Okay,
They ever done the marshmallow thing in front of you?
Oh, ready?
No!
5, 6, 7.
Dexter High School, we're making it. We will be there and we will win. And not forever, but we will always do.
Welcome back to the DHS Podcast. I'm your host, Jack Richards, joined by my co-host,
Ben Murphy.
And today we have two very special guests. They're both senior captains on the varsity volleyball team with a 21-2 record so far this season. On the left is middle blocker Ali Parachek, and on the right is outside hitter Avery O'Clair. Thanks so much, guys, for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Speaking of being seniors, I know school just started, but how is senior year going, like, so far for you guys? Is it easier than junior year, you would say?
100%. My junior year was actually very difficult. So now that I only have 2 classes a day, I have a reduced schedule and I leave early.
You only have 2
Okay,
classes
let's
a day?
put that in reverse
Yeah.
here. You have 2 classes?
Yeah, I go into school at 9:30 and I leave at like 12:45.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that was possible. I thought you could only have it for 1 hour.
You can, but then I have a WCC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm barely at school, but it makes it really fun. I have ITS and stats, which is with Dinesco.
All right, so you
who's
basically
good.
don't have, like,
Dude,
any
that's good.
classes.
No, not really.
That's
Yeah,
okay,
no,
cool.
I also take WCC, so we actually walk in together at 9:30 every day.
Allie is a student section leader.
Yes.
How has that experience been this year?
It's, to be honest, a lot harder than I thought, but it is a lot of fun. I do like being front row at football games and having the power to kind of control the themes and the signs that we make every day. And I've been going to Dexter football games since I was like as long as I can remember. So being able to finally watch and always become what I wanted to be, which is the student section leader, is really nice.
Do you guys watch any, like, volleyball on TV, like, at all? Or, like, have you go to any, like, Division I games?
Yeah, I love to watch the Big Ten, along with, like, I've been going to Michigan games since I was little because both my parents went to Michigan and they just love volleyball. So I definitely go to a lot of Michigan games, and I love to watch Wisconsin and Nebraska. I think they're both very good teams, and it's very competitive.
In the past, I haven't watched much volleyball, but one of my closest friends just went to Nebraska to play, so I've been keeping up with her this season, but before that, not really.
Who went to play?
Harper Murray,
Oh, yeah.
Skyline?
Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a question about her later. I'll just ask it right now.
do it
I mean, you guys, got the experience to go get up against the number 1 player in the country, right? For volleyball. What was that, like, experience like?
So, like I said, we were friends. We've been friends for quite a while, so it was kind of like a friendly competition. Obviously,
Yeah.
she is very intimidating, so when
For
it
sure.
came to the game time, everyone was super tense, but I had a lot of fun just laughing over the net back and forth. How'd you feel?
I had to play right side, so I was the one who had to block her, which was pretty challenging because she's like 6 feet tall and can jump over top of me. But
She's way taller than 6 feet.
How tall
I
is
said
she?
like,
She's probably 6'3".
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
tall,
can't
bro.
jump very
And,
high,
like,
so that was
crazy
huge.
athletic.
Crazy
Like,
athletic, yeah.
like,
Jumps
bro.
out of the gym.
Number 1 in the country. That makes sense.
but the best part definitely is that like she didn't really care about school volleyball, so she didn't absolutely like obliterate us. So that was a positive for sure.
And every time we would get a block or a good kill, like the environment in the gym just went crazy, which
Yeah, I
kind of
bet.
feel bad, but it was really fun.
For sure.
So I kind of just have a question. What is a kill? Because I don't know volleyball
Oh my
lingo.
God.
I don't know anything. For
So-
people that are watching that don't know what a kill is, what's a kill?
A kill, like definition wise, is where the play ends after the ball is hit over the net.
Okay.
Or like attacked, if it's like a
Like, it's when the
or
ball
an
hits the
off-speed.
floor, right?
It's when
Yeah.
the ball hits the floor
If
and
they
it caused
shank
the
it
end of
too.
a play.
Oh,
But like a
okay.
pass could technically like be a kill if it goes over the net and they shank it. But usually the definition is if a hitter hits the ball
Okay.
and it hits the ground, that's a kill.
That makes sense. So, with y'all going to a tournament, winning all 3 matches against Howell, Flat Rock, and Hanover, how is the team doing so far? Does it compare to the previous team, or is it better or worse than teams you've been on?
I would have to say I was kind of scared going into that tournament or that quad specifically because we had just came off a loss from Skyline, which was pretty rough, but I didn't think we were going to do that well, but clean sweep.
When you guys, like, are in a match and, it's just not going your way, negative play happens, what do you do, like, mentally and with your team to get you guys back on track?
I think as a team, this is the mentally strongest one we've had in the past couple of years. So it's really nice that if someone does make a mistake, we just kind of move on And if we do get in those ruts, it's more like we have this saying that's one ball, which means like just get one pass up or one kill in.
Right.
And it really just simplifies the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would have to say this is definitely the most mentally tough we've ever played, and I feel like a lot of our players like will specifically use like the fact that they hit it out to like completely change that and make sure that they get a kill on the next one. So yeah.
How is this team like stack up to all the other like teams you've been on for volleyball?
Like club or high school?
I guess high school.
I think it is probably the most athletic team we've had, and not just like athlete wise, but everyone is super dedicated and motivated to get every ball they can up and try their hardest for everything, which is really nice because you know that if I'm not going to get something, someone else will, and you always have the support from your team.
Yeah, we've had a rough past couple of years, so like this team just going forward has really completely changed direction, so I just feel like that's positive, I guess.
So for those who don't know, the volleyball team has gone through 3 different head coaches in the past 3 years. What's been like going through a different coach every year? Do you think it's been like harder, or like how do you feel about it?
I think it has definitely been hard because all 3 of those coaches have also had super different coaching styles.
Yeah, right. The 3 different systems.
Yeah, so every time you go into the gym, it was like a new thing that you had to expect and you didn't know. You had to warm up to the coaches, everything like that. But like none of them have been bad. You do get used to it throughout the season, so you just kind of continue your ways. But each season restarting is definitely difficult at the beginning.
Yeah. Also, our most new coach, she has worked through our program like for a lot of years. So some of us did like know her before that. So that definitely made the transition less rough.
Probably easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are either of you trying to pursue volleyball in college? I know Allie has 2 Division I football players as brothers, so some competition there. But are you guys looking at college sports?
I am not. I think I've overplayed volleyball a little bit too much, that once it came to the decision where you have to play a college sport, I was kind of over it. And college takes a lot out of you. Having 2 brothers that play it, I hear about their workouts and everything they have. And it's a lot, and I don't think I could honestly handle it. So once I've heard about that, I kind of made the decision not to.
Yeah, they always start recruiting when we're younger, so like it's definitely past that point where we still could get recruited by like a good team, and I just never really wanted to play because I felt the same way, pretty burnt out, and it's just been a lot.
Yeah. But you guys are enjoying the season so far, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. When does playoffs start?
Yeah.
It's usually the first week of November, so we'll have a quad around Halloween time, and then they start the next week.
And then how does it go? Like districts, states?
District, state.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait,
That's really
isn't there regionals?
Oh yeah,
Is there regionals?
It's districts, regionals, states.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's dope though. So is there a meaning behind y'all's jersey numbers, or just kind of picked at random?
So I randomly got mine like kind of forced handed to me my sophomore year when I got moved up for districts for varsity. And then I just loved how it
What is your jersey number?
I'm 8.
Oh,
I'm number 8.
okay.
Yeah,
What are you, Avery?
I'm number 9.
Oh,
eight,
that's
9.
crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. So then I really liked the number 8. For some reason, it just stuck. And then my junior and senior year when I got to pick it, of course, I just went with 8.
Yeah, right.
This is my new number. Like I've been number 2 since I can remember it, and my mom wore number 2, so that was like really sentimental. But this year I decided I needed a new start, so I changed my jersey number to 9 because it's like my birth month and my birthday, so I just like and Allie and I have matching shoes, so we just look really good next to each other.
It was
so
really important that in like Mackie's pictures we had the same shoes.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Right next to each other.
Yeah, and you guys are both 8 and 9.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
That's
stand right
perfect.
next to each other.
For sure. What age were you guys when you started playing volleyball?
So competitively 7th grade, but then I've been doing camp since 2nd.
Oh yeah.
Like going to Michigan, different college
yeah,
camps.
Yeah, I would have to say the same, like competitively, not until like 7th grade, but both of my parents grew up playing volleyball, so I mean, I've just kind of been playing since I was little.
So pre-game playlist, what's you guys go to? Like pop or rap, or what do you guys feel like?
So it changes throughout the day. Until game time, I'm always like throwback Pitbull, like Katy Perry music.
Okay.
And then,
Hey, Katy Perry gets me hype.
yeah, no,
Ben-
total throwback.
Ben requested
So
Katy
we're
Perry
gonna go off
when we
topic
were
here. Jack
lifting.
and I were at a workout. What was this, on Monday?
Yeah.
No, it was last Wednesday, and yeah, I was getting that lift in, and I asked him, I was like, can you play some white girl music? And Jack was like, let's play California Girls. So then he goes up, and Jack goes, Ben wants to play California Girls. And I'm like, I did not ask for that. I asked for white girl music, exactly. And he didn't even play it.
Oh god,
That song.
yeah, no.
eats.
Teenage Dream gets me. Timber by far my favorite.
Yeah.
Anything by Drake for sure.
Yeah, and I was gonna say right before game time, it goes to the Drake. More
Drizzy.
rap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours?
Definitely.
Yeah, just kind of the same thing. We always play Super Freaky Girl, and we
Oh.
always play Hotel Room Service. Those are just like staples.
No Hands too.
Oh, that's a good one.
Classic.
Fire.
Wow.
What other sports have you guys like played or tried before volleyball?
Okay. I played field hockey for like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Guys, I was really good at it. I could have gone D1 if I didn't quit and joined volleyball. But I don't know. It's like both my parents played, so I just joined volleyball.
yeah.
I see, that's cool.
My other main sport was basketball. I stopped freshman year because of club volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I was cheerleading, dancing,
Oh,
gymnastics.
dancing?
Yeah,
Gymnastics.
I did it all.
You're on the dance team?
No, just like
I did dance classes though with
Right.
my brother.
for sure. With
With
your
your
brother?
brother?
My brother.
Which one?
Brennan.
How?
I don't know if this
what,
is kind of like
what style dance was
How-
it?
Yeah,
it
what
was
kind of-
hip hop.
Oh, that's dope.
At-
I do that.
Like,
Yeah,
how old
where-
were you guys?
where?
We were young. I think he was like
Dude.
7. I was 5.
That's
It was
that's
at
sibling
Michigan
bonding
Academy.
right
That's
there.
fire, though.
No,
Yeah,
I did
Allie,
that with my
I
sister.
did hip hop there too.
At Michigan
Yo, let's
Academy.
hey
Maybe we did
guys,
it
let's
together.
see a routine right now.
No, unfortunately.
I was actually
the
just doing my
camera.
cheer dance and stats today. But yeah, I was a really good cheerleader. Every time I see them at football games, I'm like, wow, I should
Hey,
never
that
quit.
could be you.
Yeah,
Should be me.
That could be me.
How did you guys like decide that volleyball was like going to be your main sport?
I just always had a more love for volleyball,
Yeah.
I guess. Like I would skip every other sport to go to volleyball practices.
Yeah.
I felt like I could see myself doing it longer, so then it was kind of easy decision.
For sure. What about you, Avery?
I don't know. I just there was nothing that really like made me decide that I wanted to play volleyball. It just kind of happened, and once you like start doing it, you like can't. I don't know. You just don't stop.
What is the hardest part about volleyball for non-volleyball players?
It's a big time commitment, I would have to say.
100%. Especially if you want to play in college.
Yeah.
And if you
I feel
play,
like most sports are.
Yeah.
and the only way to like get recruited for college is like if you play club, and
Yeah.
that's like
Right.
traveling every single weekend,
Yeah.
usually out of state. So it's like a big time commitment.
That's kind of how basketball is. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think like the hardest part technically, I guess, like is?
Position.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Yeah.
I think serve receive is by far mentally the toughest because it's almost too simple that
Yeah,
you
right.
get so in your head because
Yeah.
you have time right before they serve. You don't know anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's hard, but then being a great hitter is really difficult to
Yeah.
achieve.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a routine for like when you serve, like you like bounce the ball like a certain amount of times, or like no?
I don't because I always hit it off my foot.
Oh.
And then it's
Oh.
quite embarrassing having
Right.
to chase it around.
Not
Uh-huh.
same.
Not same.
I don't know. I think the routines freak me out a little bit. Like when other people do it, I just think it's weird. And everybody makes fun of people when they like bounce the ball a bunch of times. So I just stopped
It's
doing
kind of a
it.
middle school thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
okay.
do always spin the ball in my hand right before though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
it's not a routine where I hit the ground,
Yeah.
but I always spin it.
I feel like I see most people like bounce the ball like
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah.
times before they serve. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
A
it
lot-
common?
Well, because you're like waiting for them to like
Oh.
like the ref tables. I mean, some people do it as a routine, but like if I'm waiting for the reffing, I'll like bounce it or like bop it on my head.
Sometimes I bounce it to make, and I like hit it like I'll hit a serve because when you serve you want a super flat hand, so I'll hit it like right here against the ground, so I make sure I don't miss the ball when I serve.
Oh.
That's really good. Ellie.
Y'all go to a gas station. It's been like a long road trip, or you just
I'm
driving.
so ready.
Yeah. We've asked this question on every
The
pod.
scene
Yeah,
is
you
set.
know you
Yeah.
have-
I'm
Scene is
locked
set.
in.
Y'all get one drink and one snack. Doesn't matter snack. Doesn't matter like a bag of chips or something. What y'all getting?
I love popcorners.
Popcorners. Yep.
Popcorners.
That's good. That's good.
So I'd do popcorners, and then depending on the time of day, either a Celsius.
Oh,
I
right.
do love a Celsius,
Yeah.
or
Get off caffeine.
like an ice
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yes.
I
good.
feel that.
Okay, I'm going tropical vibe Celsius
Okay.
and original Dots pretzels, like the little bag.
Oh,
my
Dots
gosh.
pretzels
Dots
are
Oh,
good.
Dots.
So hard.
Dots is
That's
actually.
They are
Dots
so
are
good.
so
I
good.
I ate like
They're
half a bag
So good.
I
at
had a
Ben's
name for
house
those
last
in middle
time.
school that
Yeah.
we'll keep out of the podcast.
Yeah, but what do you guys like to do in your free time besides when you're not
I
playing
got this
volleyball
one,
at
Allie.
school?
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Pottery paint.
Pottery?
Pottery
Pottery
painting.
painting.
Pottery. It is the greatest experience.
I made a
ever.
pufferfish. It's top
$10 therapy.
top 10 like best creation I've ever made.
I want to make pottery.
You're not invited.
It's like
Just
a
kidding.
sacred time.
Yeah.
It's a
Your phone
sacred
doesn't
thing.
work. You can't.
Yeah, there's no
communicate
like
with
service out
anyone.
there.
Like your Spotify doesn't even
You
work.
sit
with
there
Yeah.
for
10
like
minutes.
2+ hours
Just
and you just
painting.
pottery paint.
I could not do that.
It's
Yeah.
we've almost gotten too good at it that it's embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
You know what?
Like it's just
I
like
feel
little
like-
iPad
I'll
kids
stick
that
my
go there
strong
and me
suits.
and Allie.
yeah.
I'll stick my
Yeah, I feel like I do think you've mastered pottery painting.
For sure.
I do think. Yeah.
What's the best thing you guys have made? Pottery
Do you think that I could go get my piece of pottery that's right over there?
Yeah,
I'll hold the mic.
go get it.
For pottery.
a little bit of a dig.
Its name is Butchie. Don't. Oh,
Yeah.
edit. This is my raccoon. Its name is Butchie. Edit out my face and just zoom in at the raccoon.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Prize
sure.
possession. Okay, that's what we have. And then we also have this dragon. It doesn't have a name, but that song that's like a one-eyed, one-eared, flying purple people eater.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
what I made.
It has 2 eyes though.
Nope, it
It
only,
only
has
has one eye. It's,
Only has one eye.
it's an eye socket, no eye.
Oh, there's an eye
Yeah.
socket. There's
Yeah.
no eye. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one was eating a purple person.
My most recent one I painted was a owl that graduated college. We're waiting for it to get picked up. I know, I'm so
That's
excited.
sick.
I
There was-
painted a shark.
There was like there was a board game, I swear, and it was like an owl, and he had like a little graduation
That's the
cap.
exact
That's what
one.
it
Do you know what I'm
is,
talking
with the
about?
goggles.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I painted.
How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? Sorry.
Yeah, similar but different.
So similar.
Coming up to the last question here. Volleyball is a sport that's grown a lot over the past couple of years. I feel like, at least from what I've seen. There was 93,000 people in attendance at a Nebraska volleyball game in their football stadium in August. For those that have never been to a match, what would you say to them to convince them to come out to like their first ever game?
I would say, I don't know, it's just like a big community of fans and like, I don't know, it's just fun.
I think volleyball is different because even if you know nothing about the sport, you know what is kind of going
Yeah.
on. Like, you know when to cheer. If it's a big point, like, you know it's hard, it's a lot of work. So I think it's one of the easiest sports to cheer for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And everyone's kind of involved in
I feel like the
game.
energy is
Yeah,
like
you
super
kinda just,
good.
like, get it.
Yeah.
Especially the
Yeah.
suit section and the band. What did you guys think of
Oh.
that
band.
game when like the
Yeah.
band was there when you
They-
played
every
Pioneer?
time.
They're
Everything.
so good. I
Yeah.
love having them there. It's the second year, and
And they give away free pizza.
Yeah.
No,
There's
actually, come
also
out. When
gift
do you guys
cards
play
at the
next?
newest
We
game.
play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna
Bedford.
be out.
It's not gonna be up.
When's your next?
Pop out.
Be there, pop out.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
Get
But
loud
yeah,
or sit with your mom.
get loud or sit with your mom. I think that's
Hey, shout out. I love my mom.
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out my mom too. I love.
Can I give my mom a
I
shout
love
out?
my
Shout
mom.
out
I
Whitney.
love my mom.
And shout out
Right.
Avery's mom for letting us film here.
Yeah, they're
Um,
currently sitting outside.
Shout out
Shout out
Mr.
Wendy.
Dubay. Shout out Mr. Dubay, our advisor.
Oh, Doobie.
I was
he's
gonna dab.
he's out there somewhere, probably coaching football.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have the link to the volleyball schedule if I can find it. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow us on Instagram at DHS Pod, DHS.pod. Listen to our
I'm gonna be
Spotify,
so late.
the Dexter Podcast, and yeah. All right, that's it. See you guys. That's it.
SmackDown gang, gang, gang,
Is
gang.
the marshmallow thing in front of you?
Oh, ready?
No.
5, 6.
7.
One marshmallow.
Check it out.
Woo.
2 marshmallow.
2 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
Woo.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
3 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
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 4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
4 marshmallow.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Woo.
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 Hey.
5 marshmallow.
Hey.
5 marshmallow.
Hey.
5 marshmallow.
5
Hey.
marshmallow.
5
Hey.
marshmallow.
Check it
Hey.
out.
Check it out.
Check
Hey.
it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Hey.
Woo. Woo.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
I think
Check it
they're
out.
waiting
Check it out.
outside, so we can just go.
That was
Okay.
fire. Oh,
Okay.
okay.